Just a note about working with some of these unique pieces like this curly maple or whatever it's called, bird's eye maple, I don't know. It's a really nice piece of wood, but it tends to have hidden flaws in it. Like this may be deeper than it looks. This one here, I'll have to fill that with epoxy or maybe just let it be part of the natural look of the wood because it is a natural piece. But that looked like it was going to come right out, and it went much deeper than I thought. So I'm going to cut the bottom plate out of this, and we'll see how deep these are. Again, I don't think it's going to be bad, but let's take a look and see what happens when I take this out. So I think I can live with that. The question is this going to go through the bottom of the bowl? But that's what brown epoxy is for. Let's flip it over and cut the bowl. And now comes the final exam. Did I get both sides centered exactly so that when I cut this out, it's going to match the bottom side? The second question is, I can only cut through so far. I've got a tab, they're 1/4 inch wide and 3/8 inch deep. I hope that I don't cut through the board before the tab can set, because then the board will shift when it falls down and it'll get eaten. So I'm not going to record this. I'll just show you the end result when it cuts out, because I'm terrified and I'm going to be paying attention to other things rather than this camera. And there she is, raw and ready. Remember I was talking about hidden? If you look at the first piece, when I started, these were not there. They're not there, so they were hidden inside the wood. So a little cleanup on that. But my main crack here does not go through here, so that's good. All right, so this is rough. Time to get busy sanding. It's gonna be beautiful. Look at that, it's like a camel or a turtle or something. I love this figured maple, it's just gorgeous. And again, these little imperfections in it are just part of the artistic feel, right? That's what I say. A friend of mine asked me if I thought that using a CNC to do carving was cheating on hand carving. And I told him that I thought it was no more cheating than using a camera to make a painting. So yeah, hand carving is a long process, and the CNC allows me to beat that. But once I get the piece cut out of the machine, it's a long time to get all the chatter marks and hand sanding. I've been chasing after some cuts. My epoxy set last night, and so I was able to get that. That's nice and smooth, you can't feel it. However, I didn't chase those little marks just because they're part of the wood and I don't know how deep it'll go, and it may affect the actual profile of the piece. So I'm good with this. This is sanded. I started with 100 grit, went to a 220, and then polished it up with a 500. After wetting it and sanding it again and wetting it and sanding it again, I think I've got most of the millwork chatters out of it. I really like this maple. It is gorgeous. I tried to match. These are natural. That's the natural color of the knot. And so that's what I did with this brown. I'm disappointed that these cracks are so prominent, but they would have been just blanks there and caught food and so on. And now it's time for the reveal, which I absolutely adore. For these food grade pieces, I just use straight coconut oil. I find that it gives a nice sheen. The waxes in it seal the wood. Yes, you'll have to touch it up with some more coconut oil as the years go by, but it'll really protect this wood, seal it from water, and it's completely natural, organic, and no petroleum products in it. So I have no idea if this is just a decorative piece that someone will use or if it is going to be used for actually serving food, but let's keep it so that it's safe in case they do serve food on it. The thing of beauty is a joy forever. Look at that maple. Look how gorgeous it all comes together. What a lovely piece. There's that crack in the back. It doesn't look bad, just looks natural. I love that. And now also my hands smell nice. I was using a little heater. It's a little chilly in here. Just low heat with an air gun to kind of soak the oil in. I'll let this sit overnight, give it another coat, and then it'll be good to go. People can have their name or whatever engraved on the back, and this piece will look gorgeous. Maybe it's this way, I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you learned something, or at least were entertained. If you like this video, please like and share, and I'll be making more.